Inside a softly lit room, words hang in the air like the beginning of a delicate negotiation. A voice, calm yet uncertain, speaks. Today I didn't bring the script. Or, Mr. Nangong, could you arrange for us to have a clearer conversation? The tone suggests a mix of hesitation and determination, as though the speaker wishes to resolve something important but has come unprepared. The scene sets the stage for a meeting that may not go as expected. The scene opens with a tall man dressed sharply in a pink suit, his posture confident and polite. He adjusts his glasses and looks down at the woman before him, his voice smooth and professional. "I'm Nangong's assistant," he explains, offering a small black card. "He's been quite busy for a few days now. The thing is, if you want him to act, you have to bring the script to me. I'll discuss it with him." His words are firm, but not unkind, creating a boundary between the woman's request and the reality of Nangong's busy schedule. The woman, with soft pink hair and eyes full of curiosity, sits gracefully on a plush sofa. She wears an elegant turquoise gown that glimmers under the light, adorned with a large jewel resting at her collar. Her hands rest gently on her lap as she looks up at the assistant, surprise flickering across her expression. The assistant leans forward slightly, still holding out the card, an unspoken invitation for further contact, yet also a reminder of distance. The atmosphere feels formal, tinged with a quiet tension, as though both characters are measuring each other's intentions. As the gentle light filled the room, the girl's soft pink hair shimmered faintly, framing her face like strands of silk. Her violet eyes glistened with quiet resolve as she looked up, speaking softly yet firmly. "It's so good, so we won't bother anymore," she murmured, her voice calm but tinged with an unspoken sadness. The words carried both relief and farewell, a closure to something long lingering in her heart. The camera drew closer, revealing the full warmth of her expression. A faint smile curved her lips as she clutched something precious in her hands, perhaps a letter or a keepsake. Her dress, a flowing shade of turquoise, shimmered like water beneath sunlight, adorned with a glowing gem at her chest. The delicate necklace and matching earrings glowed faintly, as if reflecting her emotions. For a moment, she looked almost ethereal, fragile yet undeniably strong. Then, with graceful determination, she began to rise. The words "stand up" seemed to echo not only around her, but within her soul. Her long gown cascaded around her like ripples of light, every movement elegant and full of purpose. Though her eyes still held the remnants of sorrow, they also gleamed with newfound courage. It was a silent promise to face what comes next, no matter how uncertain. The golden-haired man in a dark maroon tuxedo leans forward with a confident, almost mischievous smile. His tone is smooth, persuasive, as he tries to keep the atmosphere light. "Don't be in such a hurry," he says, his words flowing like honey. "Even though we've already discussed everything, we can still talk a bit. Everyone here is a friend. Let's have a few drinks and chat together." His manner seems polite on the surface, but there's an unsettling undertone behind his insistence. The young woman beside him, dressed elegantly in a soft blue gown, looks uneasy, her violet eyes betraying hesitation. Before she can respond, his hand reaches out, pressing down gently yet firmly on her shoulder. The motion is accompanied by the words "push down," floating like a sound effect in the tense air. His polite demeanor remains, but his actions reveal a different intent, one that corners her under the guise of friendliness. The girl stiffens, caught off guard, her eyes widening slightly as she glances up at him. Her delicate hand rests tensely on the table, as if ready to resist, yet she's unsure how to react without causing a scene. Not far away, a man with silver hair observes the scene, his sharp blue eyes narrowing in quiet disapproval. Dressed impeccably in a black tuxedo, his presence exudes authority and control. His expression hardens. A faint glint of anger flashes in his gaze as he takes in what's happening. Without saying a word, he watches closely, the tension rising in the air around him. It's clear he won't stay silent for long. As the hall buzzed with quiet anticipation, a soft murmur escaped the man with golden hair. His sharp eyes caught sight of someone entering through the grand doorway. "Ah, finally that guy came," he said, his tone calm yet tinged with curiosity. Beside him, the girl with soft pink hair and wide violet eyes turned her head in surprise, wondering who could make him react like that. Standing together, they looked striking. He in a sharp suit with a dark red bow tie and elegant golden details, and she in a flowing turquoise gown that shimmered under the lights. A delicate jewel rested at her neckline, complementing her graceful appearance. The air around them was filled with expectation, as though something or someone important was about to change the atmosphere completely. Then, the crowd erupted with excitement. "Mr. Bei Ming has come! Oh my, he's so handsome! Ah, so amazing guy!" Another squealed, their enthusiasm spreading through the room like wildfire. Whispers turned into exclamations and admiration filled every corner. It was clear the arrival of Mr. Bei Ming had captured everyone's attention. A shocked exclamation bursts through the air, words filled with disbelief and tension. Who is the woman beside him? The question hangs heavy, echoing through the room like a thunderclap. Jealousy, confusion, and curiosity intertwine, stirring the hearts of those who hear it. Somewhere in the distance, the silhouette of two figures begins to blur against the light, one of them unmistakably him. Under the soft golden glow of the evening, a man stands tall, poised, elegant, and composed. His dark hair falls nicely over his sharp gaze, eyes glimmering with quiet determination. Every detail of his attire, from the crisp white shirt to the perfectly knotted tie, speaks of refinement and authority. Yet beneath that calm exterior, something deeper stirs. A thought he refuses to let surface, a name he dares not speak. The scene shifts, revealing more of his figure. His coat, trimmed with gold accents, sways lightly as he moves, every step carrying an air of confidence and mystery. The faint shimmer of light dances across the polished buttons of his vest, accentuating his regal presence. As he reaches out a hand, perhaps towards someone unseen, the golden glow around him grows warmer, hinting at a connection, a secret, or a promise yet to be unveiled. The crowd suddenly erupted in excitement, their voices overlapping in a chorus of astonishment. "It's Yu Fei Fang, world star Yu Fei Fang!" someone shouted with uncontainable enthusiasm. Everywhere, eyes turned and whispers spread like wildfire. For the narrator, it felt surreal. So many celebrities in one place. It was just a while, but I met a lot of celebrities, they thought, their heart fluttering. What a lucky day! Then, amidst the glamorous chaos, a stunning woman appeared. Her long, wavy hair shimmered softly under the light, and a gentle grace surrounded her every movement. She adjusted her earring with a quiet confidence, her expression calm yet captivating. The narrator couldn't help but stare, whispering almost breathlessly, "Wow, she is so beautiful." A moment later, the elegant woman entered the hall accompanied by a tall, handsome man. He exuded authority and refinement, dressed impeccably in a dark suit with golden details and a long coat that made him look even more imposing. The woman held his arm lightly, her sapphire gown glistening as she walked beside him. Together, they looked like a couple straight out of a fairy tale, powerful, graceful, and impossible to ignore. A radiant glow spills across the grand hall as two elegant figures walk forward, side by side. The man wears a sharp black suit, his long cape trailing gracefully behind him. Beside him, the woman glides forward in a shimmering midnight blue dress sprinkled with star-like sparkles. Their steps are steady and poised, as though they are entering the spotlight of destiny, drawing every gaze in the room toward them. Two observers watch the scene with curiosity. The man, handsome with golden hair and icy blue eyes, leans slightly forward with a confident smile. The woman beside him, with her soft pink hair and striking violet eyes, looks surprised and slightly nervous. He asks, with a teasing but sincere tone, "Do you know these two people?" The question hangs in the air, stirring something deep within her. A shadow of conflict crosses the girl's delicate features. Her eyes lower, full of hesitation and hidden memories she cannot ignore. The word hesitant reflects the turmoil inside her. After a moment of silent struggle, she finally whispers, "Yes, I know." Her voice is calm, yet burdened. Clearly, the truth holds weight she is not ready to bear. The man's expression subtly shifts, seriousness replacing his earlier lightheartedness. He leans in, his gaze sharp and curious, wanting to understand more. "So, do you know the relationship between them?" he asks. His words strike deeper, forcing her to confront the past she wishes she could forget. Worry flashes in her violet eyes as she clenches her trembling hands. The man gently places an arm around her, sensing her distress. Though his voice remains composed, concern is clear in his posture. She stares ahead, unable to mask the anxiety growing inside her. Something about those two people, something about their connection, frightens her. And now she has no choice but to reveal what she knows. A poised man with dark violet hair and sharp eyes steps forward with a confident smirk curling at the corner of his lips. Beside him, a glamorous woman clings to his arm, smiling with pride. In a triumphant tone, he remarks how extraordinary this night has become. Li, Chen, and even Zi Qin are all gathered here. To him, it feels like fate has brought everyone he considers important into the same room, setting the stage for something unforgettable. As the imposing pair continues to approach, the view shifts to the backs of the blonde man and the pink-haired woman sitting together. Their bodies tense, shoulders lifting slightly as their attention is pulled toward the newcomers. The atmosphere grows heavier, an invisible pressure pushing down on them. The blonde man instinctively leans closer, protective but silent, bracing for what's coming. The scene draws attention to the pink-haired woman's delicate expression. Her fingers tremble while gripping the blonde man's suit, revealing how uneasy she feels. His voice comes gently from behind her, trying to reassure her. He explains that although Bei Ming may appear intimidating, even ruthless, he never harms anyone without reason. As long as she does no wrong, she has nothing to fear. His attempt to comfort her only highlights her anxiety, which refuses to fade. The blonde man leans closer, his expression soft yet alert, keeping his arm securely around her. The woman's violet eyes are filled with uneasiness, her breath slightly unsteady. She bites her lip, battle between fear and composure written across her face. Even with his comforting closeness, the presence approaching them feels suffocating, like danger wrapped in elegance. Finally, she gathers her courage and pushes back slightly, lifting her hand in a polite gesture. Despite the lingering fear in her eyes, her voice remains calm as she addresses the blond man. Since his friends have arrived, she insists that she and he should no longer trouble them. Her words are graceful, yet beneath the surface, it is clear. She simply wants to escape the pressure of this unexpected confrontation. The woman with soft pink hair, dressed in a light turquoise gown adorned with elegant jewelry, suddenly extends her hand with a sharp and deliberate motion. Her expression is calm but resolute. The sound effect, push out, emphasizes the force of her action. She is clearly rejecting or dismissing something, or someone, with a graceful but firm gesture. The tension in the air is unmistakable. Without looking back, the pink-haired woman speaks softly but with determination. "Xiang Xiang, let's go." Her companion, startled but obedient, quickly answers, "Sure." The two are about to leave. The mood is tense, signaling that the decision to walk away is neither random nor casual. Xiang Xiang, the young woman with short brown hair and bright blue eyes, looks up in confusion. She watches as the pink-haired woman's flowing gown sweeps past her. The sudden movement catches her off guard, leaving her slightly puzzled about the abrupt decision to leave. A question mark hovers over her head, showing her surprise. Trying to understand, Xiang Xiang calls out, "Kaka, why are you in such a hurry?" From behind, the pink-haired woman's long, intricately braided hair cascades down her back, decorated with tiny sparkling ornaments. She moves ahead decisively, ignoring the weight of hesitation around her. Xiang Xiang reaches out, still searching for an explanation. Elsewhere, a pair of intense violet eyes narrow sharply. The young man who owns those eyes watches the scene unfold, his expression hardening. His focused gaze hints at a mix of surprise and concern. He has clearly noticed Kaka's sudden departure, and something in him reacts to it. Without a moment's delay, he begins to move quickly. His polished shoes strike the ground with purpose as his long strides cut through the space. The sound effect, "move fast," reflects the urgency in his steps. He's determined to catch up with her. Whatever has happened, it's enough to make him act immediately. The air suddenly grows tense as Xiang Xiang tilts her head, confusion clear in her wide blue eyes. Her expression carries a hint of curiosity mixed with uncertainty, as if she's sensing something is off but can't quite place it. Beside her, Kaka turns her face slightly, sweat glistening near her temple. Her breath quickens, her violet eyes flickering nervously. It's as though a storm is quietly brewing inside her, a secret she can't bring herself to speak out loud. Just as Kaka moves forward, her delicate turquoise heels halts abruptly. The word "stop" cuts through the still air. In front of her, a pair of polished black shoes blocks her path. It's a silent yet powerful confrontation, one step away from colliding, yet the distance between them feels charged with emotion. The stillness carries weight, hinting at something unresolved between the two. She lowers her gaze, her shoulders tensing under the pressure of the moment. Her beautiful face, framed by soft pink hair, is shadowed by anxiety and sorrow. The sparkle in her violet eyes seems dimmed, replaced by unease. She bites her lips slightly, holding back whatever storm is inside. The air around her grows heavy, the world narrowing down to the space between her and the figure before her. Then his voice cuts through the silence like a blade. "Why are you here?" he demands. Standing tall in his sharp suit and dark overcoat, the man's face is etched with confusion and anger, or perhaps a mix of both. His piercing eyes are fixed on her, searching for answers she hasn't yet spoken. The background is streaked with dramatic lines, amplifying the sudden intensity of the moment. She stands before him, her head lowered, her long pink braid falling like a silken waterfall against his chest. but delicate blue ornaments in her hair shimmer faintly under the light. Their closeness is undeniable, though neither of them seems ready to acknowledge what it means. She doesn't look up. He doesn't look away. It's as if the world around them has paused, holding its breath to witness the collision of their emotions.